managed to have them be present with the works of art, which we think, are powerful, and many mediums believe they can get residue, spiritual residue from objects, that are, for instance, if there's a work of art, say by Joseph Cornell, that he's handled and caressed really lovingly for years at a time, maybe some residue of that activity and the spirit that he put into it, maybe an aura even of that artist, to borrow a word from Walter Benjamin, is present in that work. Sort of from that notion, we proceed with this interview in which we largely at the request of the mediums, we don't tell them who we're going to be talking to. We don't tell them any of the facts about the artist, and we allow them to do their craft.
I mean, sometimes they ask questions sometimes they're concerned that they're contacting the correct spirit. They want to make sure that they're not talking to some other spirit that's, masquerading as the one that
it's not like a phone book.
It's
right.
Yeah.
There's no direct line.
Right.
There's dial them up and get in there. Okay.
So they will often ask for corroborating, confirmation. If they feel like they're getting some specific information, they'll say, was this person very interested in birds, or, did their father die very young, or, so that there are ways in which we do tell them stuff, but it's usually in a situation like that where they're looking for just for confirmation that they're talking to the right spirit.
And it's interesting you bring up this telephone analogy, because sometimes it is sort of like there's a phone, and we've got that spirit on the line, but then that spirit passes the phone unseen to us, just as it happens when you call your relatives up for the holidays. They pass it to another spirit who's nearby, who's, say, my grandparent, who wants desperately to communicate that I should not have stopped dancing ballet as a youngster, and they take over for a little while. So there is this sort of verification that sometimes needs to happen from us, to say, like, we're still on the right track.